Deuteronomy 25. When people have a dispute, they are to take it to court, and the judges will decide the case, acquitting the innocent and condemning the guilty. If the guilty person deserves to be beaten, the judge shall make them lie down and have them flogged in his presence, with the number of lashes the crime deserves, but the judges must not impose more than 40 lashes. If the guilty party is flogged more than that, your fellow Israelite will be more than that. Your fellow Israelite will be degraded in your eyes. Do not muzzle an ox while it is treating out of the grain. If brothers are living together and one of them dies without a son, his widow must not marry outside the family. Her husband's brother shall take her and marry her and fulfill the duty of a brother-in-law to her. The first son she bears shall carry out the name of the dead brother, so that this name will not be blotted out from Israel. However, if a man does not want to marry his brother's wife, she shall go to the elders at the town gate and say, "My husband's brother refused to carry on his brother's name in Israel. He will not fulfill the duty of a brother-in-law to me." Then the elders of this town shall summon him and talk to him. If he persists in saying, "I do not want to marry her," his brother's widow shall go up to him in the presence of the elders, take off one of his sandals, spit in his face, and say, "This is what it is. This is what is done to the man who will not build up his brother's family line. That man's line shall be known in Israel as the family of the unsandaled." If two men are fighting, and the wife of one of them comes to rescue her husband from his assailant, and she reaches out and seizes him by his private parts, you shall cut off her hand, show her no pity. What the hell? Do not have two differing weights in your bag, one heavy, one light. Do not have two differing measures in your house, one large, one small. You must have accurate and honest weights and measures, so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. For the Lord your God tests anyone who does these things, anyone who deals dishonestly. Remember that the Amalekites did to you along the way when you came out of Egypt, when you were weary and worn out. Then they met you on your journey and attacked all who were lagging behind. They had no fear of God. When the Lord your God gives you the rest from all the enemies around you in the land he is giving to you to possess as an inheritance, you shall blot out the name of Amalek from under heaven. Under heaven, do not forget. Deuteronomy 26. First fruits and tithes. When you have entered the land the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, and have taken possession of it and settled in it, take some of the first fruits of all your produce from the soil of the land the Lord your God is giving you, and put them in the basket. Then go to the place with the Lord your God will choose as a dwelling for his name, and say to the priest in the office at the time, I declare to the Lord your God that I have come to the land the Lord swore to our ancestors to give us. The priest shall take the basket from your hands and set it down in front of the altar of the Lord your God. Then you shall declare before the Lord your God, my father was a wandering Aramean, and he went down into Egypt with a few people and lived there and became a great nation, powerful and numerous, but the Egyptians mistreated us and made us suffer, subjecting us to harsh labor. Then we cried out to the Lord, the God of our ancestors, and the Lord heard our voices and saw our misery, toil and oppression. So the Lord brought us out of Egypt with a mighty hand and the outstretched arm, with great terror and with signs and wonders. He brought us out of this place, gave us this land, a land flowing with milk and honey, and now I bring the first fruits of the soil that you, Lord, have given me. Place a basket before the Lord your God and bow down before him. Then you said, the Levites and the foreigners residing among you shall rejoice in all the good things the Lord your God has given to you and your household. When you have finished setting aside a tenth of all your produce in the third year, the year of the tithe, you shall give it to the Levite, the foreigner, the fatherless, and the widow, so that they may eat in your towns and be satisfied. Then say to the Lord your God, I have removed from my house a sacred portion, and I have given it to the Levite, the foreigner, and the fatherless, and the widow, according to all your commanded. I have not turned aside from your commands, nor have I forgotten any of them. I have not eaten any of the sacred portion while I was in mourning, nor have I removed any of it while I was unclean, nor have I offered any of it to the dead. I have obeyed the Lord my God. I have done everything you commanded me. Look down from heaven, your holy dwelling place, and bless your people Israel, and the land you have given us as you promised an oath on our ancestors, a land flowing with milk and honey. Follow the Lord's commands. The Lord your God commands you this day to follow these decrees and laws. Carefully observe them with all your heart and with all your soul. You have declared this day in the Lord is your God, and that you will walk in obedience to him, that you will keep his decrees, commands, and laws, that you will listen to him, and the Lord has declared the day that you are his people, his treasured possession, as he promised, so that you are to keep all his commands, and he declared that he will set you in praise, fame, and honor, high above all the nations he has made, and that you will be a people holy to the Lord your God, as he promised. Okay, I'll catch you guys tomorrow.